Hi, this is Attila16 for another episode of my Choshu Legendary campaign. And this time I'm defending against a pretty strong army. Although I have a kind of wide variety of troops. Although, I don't really have that many elite troops though. So that can be an issue. At the same time, it should not be such an issue. I have a couple of Kaisho Ninja. I just produced these because I could not think of anything else to do at that time. Okay, now I think I'm not really organizing my troops well here, so I'll need to focus. And since the enemy will probably come from all over the place, I'll need to perhaps... Okay, what I'll do is I'll deploy my garrison here. They will be my third layer of defense. Like that. And my sharpshooters will be deployed here. They will provide an adequate support over there. While here, I'll deploy my line infantry on that side. And... or perhaps on that side, yeah, I need a few here. I have a couple of... actually, the line infantry will come here. Same goes with the other one. This tactic has been working very well in previous siege. While here I'll deploy my riflemen. I have a couple of cavalry. I don't really know how I'll use them. And the other type of unit I have in great number is the spear levy garrison. I'll deploy them on the different layer of the castle. It's very likely that there would be more enemies coming from that side. I also have a Kaisho Ninja, which could be very useful at specific moment. And I'll start the battle because I want to know where the enemy will come from. Okay, there doesn't seem to be much enemies over there. There's a couple of coming from there. Now it seems that the majority will come from there. Well, that's a good thing. I'll bring my other group of Kaisho Ninja over here. They will be very useful in the battle. I'll prioritize shooting the cavalry, because these are easy target to get with artillery. Okay, there's one unit showing up here. 2 units. Light infantry and sharpshooters. At the same time, there's a chance of naval bombardment from my side. And if I place them well, I may very well reduce the enemy presence significantly. Okay, I think I'll deploy my sharpshooter on that side of the wall instead. Where are they shooting? Okay. I'll speed up the time, because the enemy still has a long way to go before reaching the wall. There's only here which they have finally reached the wall. I'll redeploy my spear levy here so they can face those troops over there, because they will likely climb the second layer of the wall here. And I'll need to fight them. Okay, since they did disembark, I'll switch target. I'll shoot those saber cavalry over there, assuming they don't go too far. Okay, there's a firefight going on between my sharpshooters and theirs. I'll bring more spear. No, perhaps. Where are they? I could perhaps engage my. Oh, there's more troops here, which I did not notice before. And these are actually pretty good.
A unit has used all available ammunition.
Already? Oh yeah, artillery. Okay, now considering there's many troops from the Shogunate which are coming from that side, I'll redeploy my Kaisho ninja to the other side. While here, these are mostly light infantry, Yarikashi, and that kind of stuff. So I should be able to hold very well with what I have there. Here the enemies, these are saber cavalry, so they are doing a very fine job against my troops at the moment. While here I'll pull back my sharpshooters to preserve them. And now I'm starting to think about perhaps shooting a focus artillery on that position there, since the enemy are currently climbing the wall. That should teach them to climb the wall. Okay, what I'll do here is I'll order my Kaisho to deploy on the wall here, and they will throw a grenade down there. That should be a very effective way to do it. If they can get to the wall, which they don't seem particularly motivated to do. Okay, here I'll deploy my sharpshooters back here. They will support my troops. And here it has been a bloodbath apparently. The focus artillery strike did pretty heavy damage. There's body all over the place. I think I'll bring my more unit of spear levy inside the middle layer. Well, here my Kaisho ninja seem to be fighting the enemy. And we'll see if they are really as good as people say. Well, at least they are throwing explosive grenade on the enemy Shogunate troops. But they are getting a little overwhelmed by the quantity of enemies. Okay, I'm being invaded from all sides here. I'll deploy my spear levy to support my Kaisho ninja. It will serve as distraction mostly. Same will go here. I have some saber cavalry here that I'll keep in reserve. Well, here, what shall I do? Well, my Kaisho seem to have make short work of the enemies, so that's a good sign. I'll redeploy them on the other side here to support my other Kaisho ninja.
I fear your general is in mortal peril, sir.
Yeah, this advisor really fear a lot of stuff. Starting to fear his recommendation. Okay, while here the enemies will likely rout before even entering in contact with my troops. Especially since I'll order my troops to suppress fire. Oh. I'll countercharge with my spear levy garrison. And while they do that here, what's going on here? My Kaisho are fighting well, although they are starting to be short in number. While on that side, what's going on here? The enemy is really disorganized. And I'm not sure what I should do here. Wait for them to panic or help them panic. The enemies here are wavering. Perhaps they need a little push to break out. So I'm charging with my saber cavalry. That should teach them. Okay, now that my saber cavalry did charge, I'll pull them back. I'll engage my Kaisho ninja into that group over there. That seemed to have had the desired effect on the enemy. So let's charge again. That should give them another good argument to rout. Ready for the charge, indeed. That's just that the positioning is perhaps a little bad for my cavalry to charge the enemy. And now they broke, which is a great news. Okay, now that these are broke, I'll redeploy on the other side. I'm actually surprised how few saber cavalry I lost there. It seems that my line infantry have been defeated there. I guess I'll answer this by a naval bombardment. Well, here I'll deploy my light infantry to the wall. Oh, that's because it was the enemy general which did manage to reach my troops. And with my saber cavalry, I'll go out to the second layer. And I'll make some charge on the enemy after this bombardment. Okay, now let's charge the enemy bodyguards. What are these? These are saber cavalry. So with my own saber cavalry, I'm charging the enemies. There seem to be some artillery shooting me. That's a bad sign. I'll pull back my saber cavalry. They seem also to attract unwanted attention from my own guns. But that should rout the enemy now because my troops are suppressing the enemy effectively, and I'll charge them again with my cavalry. So who's next? I think we're running out of target here. It's very likely that the only enemies remaining are the enemy cannons.
To the enemy.
Oh really? I wasn't aware of that. Yeah, enemy artillery really seem to be the danger here. So what I need to do now is to recapture... yeah, that's because the towers are shooting my troops. That's why. Although my troops seem a little... unconvinced about taking them back, so I'll send one big unit there. And now the big question is, will the enemy come out or not at all?
Victory is assured, sir.
Okay, I'll send my infantry to capture back the positions. And there we go, victory. Now let's go back to the campaign and see what happened over there. Okay, so that was an heroic victory. I even captured an Armstrong gun, which will be useful in my army. And this also ensured that I conserve that province. So I don't want to lose more province here, because I just need a few more and I'll win. And there's one more attack. What's that? Your force. Okay, I'll pull back. That will attract the enemy away from the town, perhaps. But actually no such luck, sadly. I'm actually losing $12,000 a turn. And the reason for that is that I have captured... Well, I have bought a few enemy armies. Thanks to all the looting I did. And now I need to make good use of those armies. And I need to capture towns fast. Alright. Getting there now. So I should be able to capture the necessary amount of town this turn, hopefully. Arch enemy was detected. Rebellion. Oh, I had a research. Increased trade income. Like I trade with anybody nearly. So I'll research cavalry. Revolver cavalry could be nice. And here I will attack this town of Kazusa. To battle this. My general is so boosted that I won't lose much. I'll loot it. Alright. Perhaps one more province and... no, two more. Need to capture two more province. I'll go to capture North Shinano. Capturing North Shinano. I'll loot it as well. And is there any free taking province? Well, I can attack that province, but the enemy armies seem fairly powerful. I'll just wait for them to come out. At the same time, here I have two armies, which I'll bring close to that town here. What's that? Sadly, they won't just be distracted. So I'll send this army to siege the town of Izumo. But as you can see, it's not strong enough. So I'll bring my other rebel army here that I corrupted. And let's see if it's strong enough now. It is strong enough. And there we go, decisive victory. And victory. Hero of the Empire. No. Alright, so I just had a general increased strength and the campaign was won. Now let's see what are the results. And I played for 134 turn. I lost 28 province and I captured 28 province. So that was a fair share. Total battle victories. I had 210 victories. I had what's that? Okay, 210 battle. I had 165 victories and I had 16 heroic victory. I had 85 victory on 117 and I had 80 victories on naval battle on 89 battles. So yeah, that was really one-sided. And I did recruit 165 units, 4 units of cavalry. Wow, I really did not use much cavalry there. And 149 units of infantry. And the 12 siege weapon, and I lost 173 units. So that means I lost actually more units than I recruited. Okay, that's interesting. And I have destroyed 761 enemy units. So I did kill quite a lot. I built 44 ships. I destroyed 39 ships. I lost 36 ships, and I captured 16 ships. And I recruited 16 agents, and I lost 0 agent. I killed 10 agents, and I enlisted 8 general and lost 4 generals. Oh, that's all very interesting. But yeah, okay. So that was a victory. I hope you enjoyed that campaign. It was sometimes really fun, sometimes really boring. I think it was a great learning, and I hope you guys did learn many tricks or ways to play this campaign, because I think I myself did learn many things in this series. And I'll see you for whatever I do next. So I hope you will enjoy whatever I do next.